the tornado drawing exercise with Ms. Boley. So in this drawing exercise that takes really only 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to practice controlling the pressure that we're using when we're shading or coloring. So a lot of us need some extra practice. When I say to do light pressure or heavy pressure, it's hard for us to control. So we're gonna do this exercise, and hopefully if we do it over and over again, if we keep doing this exercise, we're gonna develop muscle memory in our hand and in our arm for how to use heavy and light pressure, and we'll be able to have better control over the amount of pressure that we're doing with our drawing tools. So it could be a pencil or a pencil crayon or a piece of charcoal or an oil pastel or whatever we're using. So let's get started. I'm going to use a pencil and paper. So as I said, I'm using a sheet of paper and a pencil. I've got some pencil crayons too. Please do not do this in your visual journal. Just use a piece of scrap paper because this is just an exercise and it's gonna look like a whole bunch of scribbles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make kind of a tornado, kind of like a funnel type shape, an upside down sort of triangle shape. And I'm going to try to have heavy pressure, so dark at the top and fading into light at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to start with the dark pressure. Okay, I'm kind of scribbling back and forth, and then I'm trying to lighten the pressure until it's light at the bottom of the tornado. Okay, so what I'm looking for, what I want is a smooth transition from dark to light. Okay, and I kind of have that. I think it's easier in this way. So I'm going to do it again, but this time the top is going to be light. So I'm doing light pressure at the top. And I'm trying to get it to fade into dark pressure at the bottom. Oh, it's not as good of a transition for that one, but that's okay because I'm trying to practice here. So I can there add that transition that I kind of want. So I want it to be nice and smooth. Okay, let's try one more time. So dark pressure, dark pressure, dark pressure, light pressure. Trying to fade it all the way into very light at the bottom. So if you keep doing the tornado and you keep flipping from dark to light and then light to dark, that'll really help your muscle memory. Okay. Now we're gonna try another tornado, another type of tornado. So this time we're gonna do a spiral. So I'm gonna try to make it light in the middle and dark as I spiral outward. So light in the middle and then dark, 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 pressing harder, harder, harder. There we go. Okay, so there's that type of tornado, and then you guessed it, we're gonna do light on the outside and dark in the middle. So pressing hard, dark, 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 dark in the middle, lighter, lighter, lighter as I spiral around. Which one do you think is harder? I think that one is harder. So I'm gonna go back and kind of add that transition in again. My transition wasn't even there. It was just dark and then suddenly light. So dark, middle, light. Okay, let's try another one where it starts big, and we're gonna do dark pressure and then fading into light. You can do both. You can start along the big outside of the tornado, or you can start in the center of the tornado. And all of it is great practice. All right, one more. We're gonna go dark in the center, heavy pressure, and we're gonna try to fade it into lighter. I'm actually slowing down a little bit here so that I can actually have that transition. So slowing down could be helpful as well. Getting to lighter, 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 lighter. And actually those ones where it starts dark in the middle, those kind of look like a black hole. All right, that is it. I hope that you have fun practicing the tornado. Thanks for watching.